Going on, everyone? AJ, I'm back. Today is day 4 of posting 23 videos, 23 days for 23 years of my life. Today is a different little topic. Just got back. It's 10:23. Got to make me a little bit of food before I hit the bed. The life that we gotta live. There's some things that we gotta sacrifice. There's some things we gotta do and take care of. And one of those things for me is work to make sure I pay these bills and get some of these things taken care of. But two, it's my opportunity and my moment to be able to connect with other people, expand my audience, but also just connect with all the other people around me. So I'm also grabbing my water bottle since I left it in my room. But I hope you guys had a wonderful day today and got to experience some new things, meet some new people today, hopefully. But today, of even talking about meeting new people, being around in new different areas, I want to even talk about the aspect of that no one is actually going to be there to save you from the life that you are currently living. If you are wanting to escape some lifestyle, if you are wanting to get away from some type of job, some habit, some old thing that's holding you back, no one else out there in the world is going to be able to remove that thing for you. You have to be willing to put in the work to be able to remove these things from you. And so one moment for me, I'm noticing that no one is just going to be able to save me, had to come from family. You know, family is always going to be there for you, yes. Family is always going to support you. And there's also family, if you are considering family to be blood, you're going to be considering family to not be blood. Regardless of how you consider family, they're not always going to be able to help you out with the things that you're particularly looking for, the things that you're looking to do. And the older I get, the more I get to see the more stresses that my family is going through, more of the things that my family has to deal with on a day-to-day, getting to see the things that stress them out, the things that worry them. And so to see my family going through and needing to take care of, my grandparents. Woo! Almost caught my hand on fire again. Of seeing my grandparents, taking care of them, taking care of things for the hospital, taking care of their bills, and then having to worry about me, stressing about me, the things that I have going on, what things I have going on for school. Having them have all of those stresses on top of me, I have no choice but to make sure I put in the effort so I can take care of me. I no longer want to be a stress to them. So if they're going through something, how can they be able to help me if they're trying to deal with all of these certain things? You can't depend on and rely on all these other people, because ultimately you have to pull your own slack. You have to pull your own weight, because they got weight of their own and things that they're going through in their own life that they have to get rid of and move from. It's another aspect of why I love the fact that I was able to move across the country and do what I'm doing now just on my own, to experience and do the things on my own. So I actually went through something today. I was supposed to get, so you're about to get just some information too. So I was supposed to get 2 months rent free at this apartment, right? But my plan is 2 months rent free is cool, but that's only 2 months of that time frame. Rather than paying the rent from, the other 10 months, I can short pay my lease. So I have a concession, and something that's going to be like a little teaching lesson too. For anyone that's moving into a place and that's moving into a new home, there's a thing called a concession. Basically, it's a large lump sum of money that is held within your account. So if you are, let's say, getting a furnished apartment, the concession is pulling out money from that concession to pay for the furniture that is in your place. Mine, I have an unfurnished apartment, so my concession is really just going to go towards my rent. It's either I had the option of having all this lump sum to pay for 2 months rent, or I can use it through my entire year. So with that lump sum, I'm just taking small pieces of it each month to short pay my rent for the entire year. So hopefully that makes sense and learn something for you. So that was kind of the plan. I was going to short pay my lease. And with the percentage of everything that I needed, it'd be $426. I'm going to give you like raw information. It'd be $426 that would be left in my account that would be taken out of my concession. So I had went to, the guy that had allowed me to lease this place, and I was telling him, hey, I haven't had the concession yet. The concession's not in. I got it, bro. I got it. Take care of it. I got it. Ooh, please take care of it. Over time, things were just not popping up. It wasn't appearing. So I was like, do you have it? Still no. I get an email today saying 14 days notice. 14 days notice to quit. What does that mean, AJ? They were trying to evict me and boot me out of my apartment because of this $426. Crazy, right? And what would the first thing that would come to mind be? And that would be to stress, to worry. Oh my gosh, I'm about to get evicted. Oh my God, I'm about to get booted out of my apartment. Oh my gosh, there's so many things that I could be just pissed off and angry about. That's what the normal would be. Right? But ultimately, I started thinking, over time, I was constantly told I'm getting 2 months free. Over time, I was constantly told these things will be taken care of. Over time, I was told all these things would. I don't need to worry. There's nothing I need to worry about. I'm like, cool. Until I get today to the point where people are trying to kick me out of my apartment. So I had to handle things my own. Now imagine all the stresses that my parents are dealing with now to send them a message of being like, hey, mom and dad, my apartment's thinking about evicting me. Like, imagine that stress that they would feel. And so I end up calling the apartment and getting all my information and getting everything in writing. So another teaching moment for you. If anything ever comes up and there's any worrisome things going on with business and people are telling you one thing but things are not happening, make sure you get everything documented in writing. So I made sure I have all of my information down in writing. Everything will be paid for. Everything will be taken care of. So with that text, I'm no longer needing to stress. There's nothing I need to worry about. I have everything down in writing. So you just have to be careful there. I know it was probably just a mistake, but I'm sure there are some apartments out there or some landlords out there that may potentially scam you. And so something that, once again, if no one's coming to save you, you will have to process things on your own. You will have to learn to navigate problems on your own. You're an adult. There are things that you're going to have to figure out, but do not be scared when these things happen. Do not be scared when these things come about. This is life. There's so many things that can go left and go right, but the best thing that you can control is your emotions and your attitude. If you stay positive, you can start thinking of new solutions. But if you start staying negative, you will stay in this area of fear. Think positive. Find another outlet. Hope you guys learned a little something new today. I'm making a little ground turkey. I'm gonna have a little glass of wine. Hope you guys enjoy your night. Hope you guys are staying safe out there. We're dealing with the cold. We're making a little bit of snow over here. But thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoy yourself.